Everybody, welcome back to Blue Neck Adventures. As always, I am your host, Rebel Squad. Today I'm going to be giving you guys 5 EDC items that you should carry on you in case of an emergency or a shit hit the fan situation. Okay, so let's get into it. Alright guys, so before we even start on this list, first thing that we need to establish is what is EDC? What does that stand for? For those of you who don't know, that stands for everyday carry. This is something that you have on your person every day, whether it's for work or, home, whatever, wherever you're at, you have specific items on you. And we're going to get into a list of 5 things that I think that you should carry on your person. And these are 5 things that I normally carry on my person. So let's get into it. Number 1 is a Leatherman multi-tool or knife. I have an assortment of Leathermans, but most of them are in my truck. I just bought a new one back in April from Walmart. I can't remember the brand. I think it was an Ozark Trail brand, which is a brand that I use and buy a lot. But it was only, I think, like $10. It was pretty cheap, but it's done great so far. You can get ones that have like smaller saw blades, Phillips, and flathead screwdriver bits on there. Obviously, they form into a pair of pliers. You got a small knife blade on there. Whole 9 yards. Okay, it's a tool. It's a multi-tool, so it's meant for multiple different scenarios or situations that you might need it for. Now, I said multi-tool and or knife because they kind of fall into the same category. A blade, it doesn't have to be anything fucking crazy. You can just get you a nice small pocket knife. This one's from one of my nice collections here. It's my Michigan blade. I got this at the largest knife store, I think it's in the US, was in Tennessee. I got this. This thing's pretty badass. So you can get something like that, or you can go the other route where you keep one on your belt loop. This is my Schrade that I have. Put that down there, it's leaking. But it's got a pretty dirty blade. I haven't cleaned it in a long time. But, something like that you can put on your belt loop and carry on you. So, if you're in a situation, just spitballing situations, whatever, oh shit, zombies, you got a blade on you. Okay. Just stuff like that. Okay. You can use blades for, it doesn't have to be for self-defense. It could be a cutting tool, for if you're cutting a rope or, just whatever. You got a blade on you. Number 2, I put on there a pocket light and or lighter. Another one of these where I kind of combine 2 different, items into one category. This one does not have the batteries in it, but this is just a regular little Nebo. I think it's a Nebo. Light. It's got the clip on there, so you can clip it onto your belt or your pocket, or whatever. If you have something up here on your shoulder, if you're carrying a pack with you, you can always clip this right here on your, your little shoulder strap or whatever. Like I said, it doesn't have light batteries in it right now, but and this is also a magnetic clip too. So let's say your vehicle breaks down or something on the side of the road, you can just pop that fucker right up in there, turn it on, if it's at night or whatever. And then, like I said, obviously a lighter. That's pretty self-explanatory. You can use it for illumination as well. You can use it for starting a fire, for, a multitude of different things. But that's just something smart to have on you. I know a lot of knives you can buy now that have like the ferro rod in the handle of the blade and stuff like that. But if you don't have something like that, I mean, just carry a lighter, just regardless, in your truck even, I think everybody has got a lighter somewhere in their vehicle, whether you smoke or not. It's just something you have in there. But just carry one of those on you. I see tons of people that got like the little accessory on their keychain where you can put the lighter in it and it holds, and it's got like that long string or whatever, that cord that brings it back to you, whatever, so you don't drop it. So that's another thing. So number 3, for example, I wrote down, and this is something you can keep in your wallet, because everybody keeps a wallet on them, right? It's something you're going to keep on you every day. Keep a small notepad, paper, or even sticky note, whatever, and keep that in your wallet. And then a pen or a Sharpie. I would recommend something that can't be erased. Just keep a couple of sheets like this right in your wallet. So if you have to write down coordinates to something, if you have to write down directions to something, if you're leaving a note for somebody to meet up with you somewhere else, or tell them, hey, I'll be right back, whatever, then you've got that. Okay. I keep in my bug out bag, I keep a whole notepad. That's where that sheet came off of. And I also keep one in my truck too, just for those situations. You got to write something down real quick. Phones in a shit hits fan scenario, whatever. There's no power. A lot of people don't really think about buying like the solar powered phone chargers. I know a friend of mine has, but people don't carry those. So eventually your phone's gonna die. You're not gonna be able to, use your notepad on your phone or be able to leave yourself reminders. So that's one way to do it. Okay, just one way. Just like I said, keep it in your wallet. You're gonna keep that on you regardless. Okay. Number 4, which this is something I need to get for myself eventually, is a wristwatch that has a compass on it. I know a lot of guys that have I don't remember what the name of the brand is, but they have the like that, Milsec type watch on them. It's like the off-brand army looking watches, tactical, whatever. They have those, and they have the compasses on them. I think that's a smart idea. I mean, honest to God, why would you not want to have something to help you with land navigation? Okay. And obviously, if you're going to get something like that, learn how to use or read a compass so you're not, stuck with a tail between your legs in a bad situation. Okay. But that's pretty self-explanatory, and also helping to keep track of time, whatnot. That would be one of the craziest things for me, is like in a situation like that. I remember in The Walking Dead when Rick's group finally reaches Alexandria, we see them. We see Rick talking to the leader of Alexandria. I can't remember her name, but she tells him what time it is, and you see him change it on his watch, and that just goes to show, like, he's been trying to survive in this apocalyptic world. He's not thinking about what fucking time it is, but I think eventually that would get to me. I would want to know what time it is. So number 5, last but not least, and this is something I see a lot of survivalists and a lot of survival channels talk about and recommend, and I completely agree, is to swap out your boot or shoelaces with paracord. It's very easy, very, very, very easy to do. It's just like, if you just like if you bought brand new shoelaces and you're putting them on your shoes, replace it with paracord, because that way you don't have to waste more space in your bug out bag if you ever need it or whatnot, or on your person. Obviously nobody wants to carry on paracord on the fucking pockets or whatnot. I know that they make paracord bracelets. Those are really cool. I have a couple of those actually. But at the end of the day, you're going to want to have that on your boots or your shoes, because if you come into a situation where you need paracord, you have an abundance of it right there. You never know, you might need it for whether it's grappling or rappelling or climbing or, you know, setting up a shelter or snares or traps, fishing, whatever. But then you always have it on your person. So those are my 5 things, my 5 EDC items that I believe everybody should carry on them. Now, obviously, guys, there's tons of other options out there. You can carry whatever you want. Like I said, every day, it doesn't matter where I'm at, I have a blade on me, no matter what. And then, like I said, normally I have my Leatherman, which is in my truck right now. Normally it's clipped right onto my belt, and it's come in handy a good couple of times now. Lights and lighters, just the whole 9 yards. I have done a showing of my bug out bag already, and that actually did pretty good as far as views went, so I was really happy about that. Thank you guys. But I'll probably do a list of 10 or 15 things that you should have in a bug out bag or your bug out vehicle. I'll give you like one tip. I drive it's a 2001 Chevy Tahoe. It's the LS. It's got the 3rd row seating, which I'm going to show you. You can see that's one of my 3rd row seats right there. You can take them out. They're really easy to take out. I would recommend a Tahoe as a bug out vehicle for sure. It's big enough where you can carry a multitude of people with you, if you got a larger family or group, or if it's just you and a friend or whatever. You have a ton of room in the back to utilize for storage or transporting supplies, whatever. It gets actually really good gas mileage. I was able to make it from South Carolina to Michigan, and I think I only had to fill up 3 times, which, I mean, for it being a bigger vehicle, that's not too bad. But I would recommend it. And the LS engines, as long as you keep up on them and you maintain them, keep good maintenance, those things will last forever. So I recommend those as a bug out vehicle. But that's all I got for today, guys. Let me know down in the comments, what are your everyday carry items, that whether you carry them for just because, or because you want to have it on you in case something happens and shit hits the fan. Let me know down in the comments below. Let me know next what kind of lists you guys want to see me do, and I will get to that. But other than that, guys, I'm going to head out. Thank you for watching. Remember to always like, share, and subscribe. Tell your friends about us over here at Blue Neck Adventures, because we can always use the support. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks.